What's up, y'all? Welcome to Shay's Tube, and thank you so much for tuning in on this Friday/Saturday morning. Happy and blessed Easter weekend to everybody, and thank you so much for tuning into Shay's Tube. Welcome to everybody that's in the bushes. Welcome to everybody who watches this in the replay. And I appreciate everybody for coming by and spending some time over here at Shay's Place. All right. Let's go ahead and do the Copyright Disclaimer Act, y'all. Under Section 107. Wait a minute, hold on. Yeah. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, research, and etc. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. It will be in the comment area, and some of it is scrolling across that red banner. All right, guys. All right. Y'all, let me ask you guys to thumbs up this video if you enjoy this content tonight. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. All right. And I appreciate you guys for taking the time out to go ahead and do that. All right. Welcome to everybody in the chat. Let's see who's over here. So we got Carl is here. Thank you so much. You say you watching, you know good and well you sleep. You need to stop that line. You know you sleep. Carl, I do not know who you think you are tricking, okay? Please. Okay, but anyway, thank you for having me on. It's like, the same routine every night, so I appreciate you. All right. All right. So, y'all, we're going to do a weekly recap. I'm not going to go over everything that I talked about this week at all, but I just call it, a weekly recap, wrap up, or whatever the case is. But what we are going to talk about is some breaking news on Diddy, 50 Cent, who has been accused of RAPE allegedly in Whitney Houston's autopsy report. And we got a celebrity that passed away today. And any other breaking news or information I can give you guys tonight, I'm going to give it to you. All right. All right. So anyway, let's go ahead and start this off with first thing first. I just want to go over this real quick about Whitney Houston. Y'all know I love Whitney Houston. Y'all may not know, but I actually do. When she first came out, Saving All My Love for You, that was my song. All right. I really, really, truly like that song, and I still do, and I can actually sing it pretty good. So, that's another reason why I like it. Hold on. What happened to my mic? Hello, testing, testing, testing. Okay. I think it's good right there. So that's another reason I like, that song, because it's a really, really, really nice song. And at the time when that was out, it was out for a long time ago, but it was a real, real nice song, y'all. I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah, it did used to sound good. I mean, it really did. But now they still got some good artists out there. Like I like her. Okay, when you talk about younger artists, I like her. I like. Let me see who else. Damn, it's not that many to pick from, really. I'm trying to think. But of course, I like Chris Brown and believe it or not, I like what's his name? What's that guy's name who sung? I'm trying to think of his name. It's coming to me right now. Let me think. I don't know Jacquees. I like him. I like that song that he made and stuff. And it's quite a few that I like. But the old school people like Whitney Houston, my girl Mariah Carey, Beyonce back in the day, when it was with Destiny Child, even Beyonce now, before she started doing all the stuff she does now, but before, because like the other album she made, when she, broke out of her shell and stuff, and she did Crazy in Love, she had a lot of good songs on that album right there. Then songs after that she really did too. I mean, she still does, but she just changed somewhat. Then you got when you switch back to old school, I like Anita Baker, because she used to definitely be jamming. She still does. Luther Vandross, right? Let's see. Yeah, Luther is the man. Yeah, I did one of his songs myself. I changed my voice and sung it like a dude. I sound pretty good when I did it. Like, when I get hoarse and stuff, and I be singing, sometime I put up like an app, I'll change my voice and sing it in the voice. Y'all think I'm joking, so I can actually be able to sing the song. So sometimes I do Luther Vandross songs. Well, I did because now I'm totally hoarse and I can't do it at all. But I used to do that all the time. It used to be so funny. And then of course I like Prince, MJ, which is Michael Jackson, as you know. Eric Benet. That's my dude right there, Eric Benet. Um, and Prince too, because I can actually sing his songs, because I sing soprano, alto. So I used to like singing his songs, you know what I'm saying? Just like D'Angelo, my guy Maxwell. Maxwell actually responded back to one of my Twitters. My tweet, no, it was on Instagram actually, and I had said something to him, and he replied back. I was shocked. That was like maybe 3 years ago. And then I love Lucky Day. He's a new artist and stuff. And then of course my guy Usher. I love Usher. That's my guy Usher. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Beyonce was good. I used to love her in Destiny's Child and stuff. Jump, 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 jump. Oh, Bootylicious was a trip. That video is like what? Okay, but I like Brown Eye. What is it? Brown Eye Girl or Boy? I like that song that she have on her on an older CD. And then I like it when they all got chance to sing their own songs. I think that was on that same CD. I'm not sure. But yeah, music used to be really, really great. It's okay now, but it's not as good as it was. And then I just discovered some really old school music like the Spinners. I forgot the name of the song I like. I always forget the name of it. But I love that song. He sounds so good on that song. It's just I can't remember the name of it right now. And then of course I like my little Afro music, DeVito. God, what's the other dudes? I can't think of all these artists' names. Man, what is that guy's name? I cannot remember his name. Of course, I like Tim's. I don't know. You guys probably don't know who Two Face is. I like him. What's the other dude's name? I cannot. Wiz Kid. I think that's his name. Yeah. Okay, I love him. There's so many because I got a lot of African friends, so I be listening to a lot of African music. Y'all know the music was already out over there before it came over here. Like Wiz Kids, he was already singing the songs that you guys just start hearing and stuff, and start getting into and stuff. It be already out over there and stuff. DeVito the same way, but yeah, it's like a lot of different type of music. And then when you get to rap, I love Big Daddy Kane, because he got some real good ass flow. He really does. I try to do one of his raps and I could not do it. You know what I'm saying? I just could. I tried my best to do it, but I just couldn't do it. He has a smooth, a certain type of flow. You know what I'm saying? Who? To my Beyonce? Yeah, a lot of them do. But I like Scissor. I like her. I also like yeah, I like Scissor. I really like that song, Good Day. That's my jam. I'm always playing that. I did a couple of videos to that because it's some really pretty music, And then as far as rap though, like I said, I used to like Nicki Minaj a lot, but she changed up too. So, and then when Megan Thee Stallion came out, I liked her, but then of course she started doing the most, so I don't really be listening to her now. I still like Cardi B. I mean, she has always been what she is. You know what I'm saying? I liked her because she would speak her mind, and I like women who, I think sometimes she may say a lot, but I like women who speak their mind. So that's why I liked her, her raps. Not all of them, but some of them. And then LL Cool J, of course. What is the other group? Naughty by Nature. If you want to go like older people and stuff like that. You know who I like? I actually like Little Durk. I like him because I like the way he raps. He kind of reminds me of LL Cool J. All right, and of course I like Migos. I have always liked Migos. I remember when they first came out, and I used to be like, "Who is that?" Singing. And my girls would be like, "That's Migos." And I'm like, "What?" I like the way they do their little rap style and stuff. Bad and Bougie, Ric Flair. They made a lot of hits. You know what I'm saying? See, a lot of people, especially on YouTube, they pretend to like people, especially once they get unalive, and they go listen to all their music, get obsessed with them, and pretend they really wasn't like that person's fan. They just trying to capitalize off of their unaliving. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. See, if I talk about rap, I can actually name songs from a long time ago. I can actually talk about it because I used to rap as well when I had my singing group. And so, I don't like all rap, but I like some rap. And I'm not the type that just will, you know, start liking a person once the person is no longer here and then act like I'm all for that person when I really didn't even know nothing about the person from the start. I'm just using it to, get views or make money off of it, off the person's name. So I don't do that. So I'm actually a fan of rap and any other music that I name because I listen to all types of music now. I listen to Nightbot is back, y'all. So make sure y'all do not spam or use all caps or what else? I forgot the other rules. Let's see. No hardcore profanity and what else? I think that's it. Oh, don't do no more than 3 emojis. I almost forgot about that. And thank you for coming in here too. Yo, it's Chris. Who got ghosts? Oh, who you talking about got ghost writers? You talking about Nicki Minaj or Cardi B? Yeah, and then when you get to like, I even listen to some country music. Like I like Keith Urban, Toby Keith, who just passed away not too long ago, Reba, Shania Twain, Big and Rich. I don't even know if they still sing and rap because they used to do like the country music with rapping. You talking about Cardi B, okay? And I can't remember the rest of the people because it just comes to me. What's that girl's name? Leanne Rhymes. What is her name? Leanne Rhymes, I think. Something like that. Yeah. Because I like that song. I can't remember the name of it right now. But yeah, it's a lot of songs I like. And then as far as I like y'all believe it or not, I like Justin Bieber. And I'll be laughing. I really do. He be jamming, okay? Let's keep it real. He really does. Y'all can laugh if y'all want to and make jokes. Especially that last song he just made. I can't remember the name of it. Wait a minute. He was like, he got peaches. He got something in. I forgot how the song go, but y'all know what I'm talking about. The latest one he made. And he would name different states and say he got peaches or girls and different, I forgot exactly how it goes, but it's the newest one that he made recently and stuff. But again, I love Big Daddy Kane. I got a chance to speak to him on the phone some years ago. So I love him. His flow is just really, really good. And of course, I like the Tupac and Biggie Smalls, even though Biggie Smalls used to do too much. But yeah, Tupac used to be jamming. He really did. It's a lot of artists. It's a lot of rappers that really be rapping. Unlike some of these rappers today who basically, just be, I don't know what the hell they be doing. Okay, they just don't be doing what the people used to do back then, But the music industry has changed a lot, and a lot of people get into this industry and just don't be doing what they need to do and get wrapped up into ghetto lifestyles, gang violence, or whatever the case is, and end up, getting themselves unalive. You would think when people get success and they start making money, you would think they would leave the lifestyle alone, the people alone, and they would just do what they need to do to make the money that they always dreamed of, you know what I'm saying, and get away from all that bull crap. I don't know why they still tend to lean toward, bull crap still. I just don't understand that. And I also listen to a couple of Dolph music. Now, I can be very honest about this. I really wasn't like into listening to Dolph. I remember one day I was somewhere and this dude was like telling me to listen to Nipsey, and then he was also talking about Dolph. And I never got a chance to listen to either one of them, okay? Because they both, got One got an unalive first, which was Nipsey, and then Dolph did. And I never really got a chance to check out either one of their flow. Now, Nipsey, the dude was telling me he was a really, really good rapper. He had a good flow. He rapped about the truth. As far as Dolph, he just told me he liked that song that he did and stuff, and that was it. So I didn't really discover Nipsey's music until after he passed on. The same with Dolph, but I just liked that Dolph because Dolph was helping his community, and even though he was doing some things, he just seemed like he was more, I don't know, more real. I guess, you know, that's what he seemed to be to me. So that's why I like him. Not so much about his music, but just from what I saw, his persona, when he wasn't doing other little things. You know what I'm saying? But that's what. But anyway, I want to tell you guys about Whitney Houston. Okay, I don't know if they ever revealed this before, and I usually don't reveal autopsy reports, but I just thought it would probably be interesting to do this because I'm shocked, about some of the stuff that they had said in it. So you say they all sound the same. They don't care about being original anymore. They all follow the same trends and controversies. They sure do. And the thing about it, these people be grown. You know what I'm saying? They be grown, and it should be more mature, right? And they should be more focused on their actual career and being really successful and making money and getting up out of the ghetto lifestyle. It's like they be still trying to prove a point to people that shouldn't even really matter when it comes to personal. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why they do this. Some of them still stay in the hood, and I don't understand that. Just like Dolph, I'm like, I know you wanted to go get your cookies and stuff like that, and whatever else you did. But the thing about it is, I think I would have sent somebody else, especially him, knowing that people were out to get him. You don't have to try to prove a point that you hardcore, because when you're gone, what was it all for? You know what I'm saying? What was it all for? All you got is people, tripping out thinking they know how to solve the case and who did this and that. People talking about him who never ever even really bought his music or paid attention to him, just like with Mo3. You know what I'm saying? And other rappers. You got people up here talking about him all night long, all day long, and they have never before last year never purchased any music from him, did not support him or anything else. And the only reason why they know about him is because he was killed. He was unalive. Sorry, YouTube. And they start researching and looking up stuff and going to sleep, listening to his music and things like that, which I find to be very odd, especially when you're old. Honestly, I think let me see. The only music I fall asleep to now, it has to be something that's really mellow, okay? But I don't really fall asleep to music because it's kind of like, I just don't, but like when I was younger, I did, like listen to Big Daddy Kane and fall asleep, you know what I'm saying? But now I don't want to hear that when I'm going to sleep. I can fall asleep to the TV down real, real low, but somebody grown is ever playing Mo3. You 40 something, 50 some years old, and you got Mo3 on all day, or any other rapper, all night, or whatever the case is, going to sleep. So I find that very strange. I'm sorry. I just really do. Very odd. Very odd. Right. They be having 8 kids with 6 baby mamas with crazy criminal records. They would throw their life away over street cred. Right, they do. And that's stupid. And that's nothing too. All these kids, all these baby mamas, you got to pay all this different child support, deal with all these different people. Let me turn this thing on thing. That's a dude start every night. Hold on, let me see. Okay. Let me turn this down because damn, he must think I'd be up just waiting for the phone to beat with messages and stuff. But yeah, they definitely be having a lot of kids with all these baby mamas playing all this daggone child support. Some don't even play child support though, but for the ones that do, I don't know why some people like to have all these children by all these different people, and then you have to pay all this child support. You know what I'm saying? So that's taking away your money, So, I don't know. Like I said, I think if I was in that position and I was a rapper, I think my mind would be like geared towards something else. I just really do. Like even when I had my singing group, I remember my manager used to tell me to dance with dudes and things like that. And I was like, man, no, I mean, especially not get on close to him, but I was like, no. But I know some of my the girls in my group. I think maybe one especially, but the other one, it was another one too, that might have been like into the dudes like that. That's what they were concentrating on. And I know the one, her name was Kim. She definitely was more into concentrating on rappers and hooking up with them and doing the most. And me, I stayed more focused on, trying to get the group off the ground. I stayed more focused on the management side of it, and everything, because I was really serious. And then the other girl, Nicole, she was serious too, but she was also doing stupid stuff, getting pregnant and stuff, by some rapper. It was just a hot ass mess, honestly. These girls that I got to put in this group, because I founded the group, it was my group. I just really didn't make a good choice, I don't believe. Nicole is cool though. She just was making silly um, decisions, hooking up with people, making silly decisions. But that Kim, who was the lead singer, she was nothing but a hot ass mess. I'm gonna just leave it at that. I did. I met a bunch of people because I was in ATL, so I met a bunch of people in Atlanta. Okay, I met a bunch of people in ATL. Like, what's that dude's name? The one always be screaming like, what's the dude? He still raps now. Y'all know he be with Usher. God, what's that dude? Oh my God, I can't remember his name. Sing, yeah, he did. Yeah, with Usher. A lot of stuff. Y'all know talking about Lil Jon. I think that's his name. Yeah. I met him, and at the time, the 69 Boys was with him, I think. And I met them. I met some local rappers. I didn't get a chance to meet Usher because he was young then, super young, but it is what it is. I just met mostly like, local rappers and people like that. The one thing that I can say though, when I had my singing group, we got so much stuff. Man, when you go to a club, you don't stand in no lines. You go straight to VIP. They be announcing your name on the radio. I found out what they do in VIP section. I didn't do none of that because I was always a good girl. Um, I used to trip on the stage trying to sing and dance. I used to get in trouble all the time because I used to always be hoarse because I used to teach at that time, at a school, at a private school. And I used to always raise my voice, not too much because, you'll get in trouble, but I used to raise my voice at times. So I think I had allergies back then, but didn't really realize it. I mean, and I used to stay hoarse. And I know the lead singer, Kim, she used to go off on me all the time. Even though it was my group, she was a better singer than myself, so I made her the lead singer. I'm more of a background singer, okay? But anyway, I made her the leader, the lead singer. And since I sing soprano and alto too, I could always hit all those notes and things like that. So when I would have like parts, it was my turn to do that. Sometimes I would mess up and she would go off. So, but it still was fun. It was hard to dance and sing at the same time because I was kind of shy. That's why I got a group because it was easier for me. It was easier for me to perform on stage with other people versus being by myself. But it was hard as hell to sing and dance at the same time. Now I can do it. Back then it was hard. I used to always get in trouble about that as well. And then like practicing, I used to get off work at 6 p.m. in the evening. And then I would go home, get everything situated there, and then I would go practice from about 8 all the way up until like 4 o'clock in the morning. And then I would leave and go home, didn't even really go to sleep, and then go back to work. I did that all the time. And we had our group for about 2 years until I had to, let it go because the girls was doing too much. Kim definitely was doing too much. The little younger girl, all of us was young, but I have always looked really young, so I wasn't like 18 or 19. Okay, but it was a girl in my group that I put in the group that was around 19 years old. Okay, and she basically rapped. She couldn't even sing, y'all. The only reason why I put her in the group is because she was cute. That's it. I wanted all cute girls in the group, and I chose the group people, right? And I picked her because she was a cute girl. Period. I had one light skinned girl, then I had me and Nicole both were brown skin, and then Kim was a little darker. So I had like every basic complexion there. At least I try to cover them. And then like Nicole and myself, we were the same age basically, but Nicole also looked very young and stuff. And we were young, but we wasn't like no 18 or 19. You know what I'm saying? And when you back then, when you're in a have a singing group and you're in the entertainment industry, they don't want to hear you saying you're 26. Okay, point blank. So my manager was like, "You're not 26 anymore." Okay, so he put my age all the way back. And the same thing with the other girl. But like I said, the other chick, I can't remember her name. I think her name was Joanne. I can't remember. She was real young. She was only 18 or 19. And then Kim, I can't remember how old Kim was, but she was from New York. She's from New York. And then Nicole is from Florida. And then the other girl, the little young girl, the teenager, she was from ATL because it was four of us. And then myself, I was from Seatown, which is Cleveland. And so that's what we did. We had the group, and I named the group at the time Versatile, but of course it was going to get changed because the one thing in the music industry, you can pick all the group names you want to, but when you get in that industry, they change that name, just like they change your name, you know? So that's what it was, but I had fun because, I didn't do what they did. I still didn't smoke. I still didn't do any drugs. I still didn't get drunk. I still didn't drink alcohol. When I used to go to the clubs and stuff to perform, my manager would make me get orange juice so it can look like, whatever they use orange juice for, the vodka, so it can look like that. Or either I would get like a soda, a pop to pretend like I'm drinking. And then as far as, because he wanted us to mingle with the dudes and stuff, because you got to pretend like you're single. That's another thing. Back then, they wanted us to pretend like we are single. At the time, I was dating this dude who was a Jamaican dude, fine as hell. You know what I'm saying? And one time, he wanted to come to the club with me when we was about to perform, and I actually got in trouble, because my manager was like, "Don't be bringing him to no club with you." And then the dude was all over me too. He was like, "Don't be bringing this dude with you because you don't supposed to be, you don't supposed to have a boyfriend. And you can have one, but we don't need to let people know this and stuff." So it's a lot of stuff they do in the industry. And I wasn't in it long enough to know everything that went on there, but the little stuff that I did see, it was a trip. And actually my manager, I believe he was doing stuff that he shouldn't be doing. But at that time, I wasn't really focusing on that because I was young and didn't really, I really didn't care. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, because this dude used to have money, and I mean money. Okay, he had a Lambo. He had all types of luxury cars and stuff. He had a bunch of women too. This dude, he was older too. He had a bunch of young ass girls, and when I say older, he had to be in his 40s at that time, and he had just got out of prison. I'm not joking. His name is Papa One, okay? And he had his nickname anyway. He had a bunch of ass women. I mean, a bunch. My other friend take the cake because my other friend, he had this other dude. He's African. He had like, I'm not joking. This dude must have had about 100 girlfriends. Y'all think I'm joking, but Papa One had a lot of women too. All right. And they all were young, and he had a bunch of kids by different women and stuff. I remember him, going to give them money, and then also my the girls in my group used to get mad at me because like I don't know if he liked me or not. I don't know for sure because he used to always tell me that I was good when it comes to managing and things like that too, and I should think about doing that as well. And when he would give us money, because he gave us money because he was our manager, right? He would give me like $100 bills. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? And so the girls did not like that. And they used to always be tripping out about, at least that Kim was, because she was a hot ass mess and stuff. But he used to always give us money. No, when I dismantled the group, me and Nicole was still in contact with each other, but I lost contact with her a while ago when I was staying in Atlanta. I stopped talking to Kim because she was a hot ass mess. Okay, point blank. And the other little girl, the youngest one, I just lost contact with her. Yeah. But Nicole, I wish we would have still, stayed in contact, but we didn't. Nicole is a damn good songwriter. She wrote a song called Lollipop before Lil Wayne did. Okay. And we were going to perform that, but we never got a chance to perform the song and stuff because I ended up breaking up the group and stuff. But I did have fun though. I did. But rehearsing and trying to go to work, trying to be a parent, that was all hard right there. But I was able to do it. I did it all. I really did. And we got a chance to get it. Like I said, we got a chance to go to VIP all the time. See what it feel like, for them to announce our name, to perform on the stage. Oh, we went to a video photo shoot. We saw that. So that was a trip. You know, I interviewed a local rapper. He got in his car. It was so damn weeded out. Man, this dude tripped me out. I almost got like a high from, I forgot what you call it, contact high. I almost got that just being in the car with him and stuff. But he was respectful though. I'm gonna tell you straight up, he really was. And I did an interview with him for Papa One because Papa One was trying to manage him. And I'll tell y'all who the guy is. The rapper at that time, because he was hot back then. What is that dude's name? I was just looking him up. Kid Money. If you look him up online, you'll see him. Kid Money. He was hot in ATL back then, back in 90, 96, 97, around that time. And then they had another rapper called Trigger Man. Yeah, all of them was hot back then. I actually went on a date with the other dude that rapped with him. And you know what? He was a perfect gentleman too, because when we went on a date, it was so funny. Y'all know I was immature back then. He asked me where did I want to go eat. Y'all, I went to eat at Wendy's. Okay, I'm not joking because back then I used to love Wendy's, right? And so we went to Wendy's. He was laughing his ass off. We actually went through the drive-through. I had a chocolate frosty. I had that burger I always get. I still get that burger with the fries. That's what I had. I sure did, and a chocolate frosty. And then we went to the movies. We went to see Nutty Professor with Jada Pinkett Smith. And when we went, some girls started running up to the dude asking for his autograph and stuff, and I just stood there and let them do. I mean, of course I couldn't stop them anyway, but I'm just saying, I just stood there and watched them, and everything. And then he also took me to his place to meet his little daughter, and I can't remember who else was there, but he was the perfect gentleman. He didn't try to do anything, you know what I'm saying? I think he gave me a little kiss on my cheek, but that's about it. And I didn't go back out with him again, though. I just went out with him one time. But yeah, we had fun. We really did. Sure did. So when I lived in Atlanta, I also met a famous boxer. I forgot his name though. I used to have his card and all that stuff, but I lost it and stuff. But I didn't really like go out on a date with him, but I just met him. I didn't take him up on his offer and stuff like that. And then I seen the little guy, Refster, the guy that played Refster. I seen him. I was going to Bank of America in Fayetteville, Georgia. And I saw him walk through the door in the grocery store to go to Bank of America. And I'm like, are you Webster? And he was like, yeah, that's me. And that's all I said. That is so crazy. And then people, I guess everybody at the bank kind of knew him, the workers. But the people who didn't, they was asking for autographs and stuff. And then me and my soon-to-be ex, we were at Piccadilly's restaurant in Georgia, in ATL. And at the time, the group 112 was really, really hot. So the lead singer come walking into Piccadilly's, okay, with his girlfriend. And I'm like, isn't that the guy from 112? And I don't know if David knew who 112 was because he didn't listen to that type of music. And so they sat right next, like across from us. But I didn't say anything to the dude at all because I never do. But his girlfriend was talking to David. So that was cute. And then one time we were eating at Evander Holyfield's restaurant, okay, in ATL out there in Jonesboro, Georgia, right? And Evander walked through the door and came in and sat down and ate. And we were sitting like right in front of him. And he was sitting in back. And everybody was walking up to him while he was trying to get ready to eat, asking for autographs. We didn't do it. I just was trying to, take a good look at him, And so I got a good look at him, and then I think his house at that time, I'm trying to think, is that Evander or the other dude? I think so. Evander had a mansion like up in Fayetteville. I think what's the name bought that mansion and stuff. So he lived like close to his restaurant and stuff. And then I met a basketball player, but I don't remember his name, when I lived in Marietta. I think that's Marietta, Georgia. And his ass was tall as ever, but he just said hi to me, and I kept on going. He did too and stuff. But I met a few people there. I really did. I truly did. and stuff. But when I had my group, man, that was the time of my life. I just wish we could have been, I wish we could have reached the success I was trying to get us to, because I always wanted to be like a singer and stuff, and I just was always scared to do it by myself. And so that's why I got the group. That's exactly why I moved to ATL too. That's one of the main reasons, because I was going to move to LA then, but LA was too expensive, and then I had the other choice, New York, but that definitely was too expensive as well. And so everybody was like, ATL is like a baby New York. At the time, I believed that, and then when I got there, I was like, this ain't no baby New York, but, I ended up staying there and stuff and trying to, do my music and stuff like that. Because I wanted to be an actress too, but I couldn't make it there because my ass could never remember the lines, because I would always freeze up and stuff and just mess up, because I'm kind of like stage. I got stage fright and things like that. So I couldn't do that, because like even when I lived in Atlanta, I would get approached by people asking me to be, because my hair was very, very pretty then. I had long hair, I cut it. And people would, I met a couple of people who was like, you ever thought about, being a hair model? And I was like, no, not really, and I never did take anybody up on the offer. And then the same thing with my hands and stuff, because my nails was always done, and they're mine, and they were always naturally long, not too long, and I always kept them up. So people would always take notice, just like with my skin and stuff. And so I would get a lot of offers, but because I was so damn scary and shy, I turned down everything. I never did, try to do anything. And then when I did get up my confidence, it's when I got the other girls, for the singing group, because it would be easier for me to get on stage and perform if somebody else was up there with me. And even if I was an excellent singer like him, I still wouldn't have been no lead singer. I would have had her still do it, because I wouldn't be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, I just wish, like I said, I probably would have picked different people, and they would have been a little bit more serious. And we might would have, made it. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. Because the thing about the group is that we all had the look. We was the whole package, okay? But the thing about it, these girls were not focused like I was. I was really the only one. And I think Nicole was somewhat focused, but I don't know what the hell was wrong with Kim. And the little young girl, I don't know what was wrong with her either. But definitely I didn't know what was wrong with the lead singer. Hopefully she's doing good now, because like I said, that was way back in 96, 97, 98. So hopefully she's doing good right now. The last time I spoke to Nicole, she was doing good. And I don't know what happened to the other girl. It was two more. Let me see. You got Nicole, Kim, and two other girls. Joanne, and then the other girl. Okay, because it was four of us. And so so it was Kim, and then myself. Wait a minute, let me do this right. Kim, myself, Nicole, and then the other girl. So it was four of us all together. That's what it was. So her name was Joanne. I think that's her name, Joanne. But y'all, even when we was in auditioning people for the group, y'all, I wish I would have thought about recording stuff back then, because that would have made a good ass YouTube video. Y'all just don't know how funny it'd be when you audition people for a group. My ass almost busted out laughing so many times, because a lot of people think they can sing and can't. Okay, it was so damn funny. See, now I know why I'm hoarse and can't sing right now, because I used to laugh so hard at people trying to sing. It was this one chick. First of all, let's keep it real. When I was putting my group together, I wanted everybody to look good. I'm not gonna lie. And have a good, a nice shape. So I had people who was auditioning, and we, I put everything up, on the what's name, letting you know what type of person I was looking for the group. You had to be around 5'4", 5'5", 5'6", 5'7", all the way up to 5'8". That was it. And then you had to be around, I don't remember. I know you couldn't be overweight at that time, or underweight. Okay, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. And then I was like, other stuff that I was looking for stuff. So some of the people who auditioned, they did not fit it. But I still let them audition, right? And then to top it off, they claimed they knew how to sing and didn't. This one girl she had me laughing so hard. It was like, I'm not lying, y'all. I had to pretend like I was coughing to cover the laugh. It was so damn funny. This girl could not sing. And then Nicole, crazy ass, kept on telling her to do the sing the song over again, do certain parts, and the girl was still doing it. And I'm sitting up in the damn chair trying not to laugh out loud. Nicole looking at me and stuff, hitting me and stuff, telling me not to, be laughing out loud and shit. It was so damn funny. I'm never gonna forget it. And man, I had to pretend like, how you be laughing and coughing at the same time. I had to do that, you know, because this girl could not sing. I wish, man, I would have thought about bringing out my cell phone and recording it, because y'all would be, I'm telling you, y'all would be cracking up, because these people they be saying they can sing, or they look the part that I was looking for at that time, and be looking totally opposite of what they said, you know. And at that time, I was also looking for people around 18 to 23. And people would be like 28 trying to audition for my group. And I'm like, no, girl, no. But we still let them, audition. We just didn't choose them. Me and Nicole, we just didn't choose them, you know. And like I said, when I did pick the little 19-year-old, she couldn't sing. Man, I had her audition. The girl cannot sing, right? But she could just stay on pitch. She could do that. But the reason why I picked her is, like I said, she was a cute girl, and then she could rap. Okay, so that's all I wanted her to do. Look good with us in rap, and just be able to harmonize with us, and stay on key and things like that. And she could do that, She just can be like a lead singer or take a lead role or part or whatever the case is. But she could rap. But I also could rap too, so but Nicole just straight up sing, and then Kim, she just a straight up singer. But Kim asked can sing her ass off. Okay, Nicole could really sing. Period. Those two girls can sing, but Kim could really truly sing. I'm not gonna lie. Too bad she had other stuff on her mind. See, when I had my group, I was forming a group, right? And then what I was going to do is that once it gets to set, up to where I wanted to get to, I was going to actually get out of the group and just straight up manage it, and I was writing the songs and stuff. We had to do cover songs too. You just can't write songs, right? And then just do all your new stuff, because when you go perform, people you need to do something that people can relate to, that they basically heard. And that way they'll be more willing to listen to your music. So that's what we had to do. We had to sing a lot of cover songs. And at the time, I'm going to tell you straight up, I didn't like to sing no slow songs. But, I had to get out of that. And we had to do some slow cover songs and stuff. They tell you what to do. And I don't know, especially when you get into the music industry, they be telling you what to do, what to wear. If you're a little older than what they want you to be, they change your age. They do a lot of stuff. They did a lot of stuff back then. Like I said, my manager was telling me to dance with dudes, stop being so goody. He had told me to take off my glasses, to let my hair down, to stop wearing office looking clothing. I had to put on I wouldn't wear nothing revealing, but I did compromise and just wore, fitted dresses, because I could still be classy but look sexy at the same time. I didn't want to look trashy, you know what I'm saying? But they be telling you to do a lot of stuff, I'm not gonna lie. Even drinking and stuff, but I refuse to do that. So they definitely, I definitely was told to drink the orange juice, and then not the Coke, but the Coca-Cola. That's what I was trying to say. Drink Coca-Colas because you can pretend like there's alcohol in it, just to blend in with everybody else. And then since I was silly as hell, they probably thought I was drunk or high anyway. So that worked out well and stuff. But I had fun though. With that being said, I still have fun. All right. So yeah, the music industry is a trip. It's probably worse now with all these secret societies and things like that. And they had them back then. I just didn't get a chance to get that far about it. And even if I wouldn't have, joined any of this mess, or partake in anything that was weird. There's no way I would have did any of that. Because one thing about me, whatever I believe in, I stick with it no matter what. Even if it means that I won't, advance in a certain field or whatever the case is. I don't know about those group members though of mine, because like I said, that Kim girl was doing the most. And when I say she was doing the most, I mean she was doing the most. And we was thinking about putting her out the group because she's, doing so much that she can actually, make the group look bad. That's another reason why I just stopped the group as well, because she was just doing too much. But yeah. But anyway, getting to Whitney Houston, y'all. Let's get to Whitney Houston. because I already been on here for 44 minutes. So let's get to Whitney Houston. And yeah, ATL is different now. Do you live in ATL? Have you seen anything off while you were in the music bed? What do you mean by that? Yeah, ATL is way different now. Back then, because I moved from ATL in 2008. All right, but people now, I mean, you just can't really trust nobody now, okay? And they be doing the most in these industries and stuff, like in the industry, they be doing the most. You don't know who to trust. You got to watch out for people trying to steal your money. It's just a lot of shit you got to watch out. All these different um, things that people claim that people do in the music industry. They was doing things back then too. Like I just said, I didn't basically get involved in none of that stuff. When I got to rehearsing, when we did a couple of performances, I can't talk right tonight, y'all, so excuse this. But anyway, we did a couple of shows and stuff. And so therefore, when everything was over, I just went home. I didn't hang out. I didn't go do drugs or hang out with rappers or anything like that. Okay. And I can't even think of a rapper I liked back then. I can't even remember because I didn't really I liked Big Daddy Kane. You know what I'm saying? So he wasn't there. So, I mean, so please, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't experience a lot of stuff that maybe Kim did or the younger girl, Joanne. Nicole didn't really do too much. She just hooked up with a dude who was a producer or something and ended up getting pregnant. That was it, you know. No, I didn't, right, I didn't get into none of that stuff. I'm pretty sure they had the same stuff going on back then. I just didn't do anything. Like I said, I just did my rehearsing, the shows. That was it. Nothing more. I didn't go get high. I didn't hook up with no rappers. When I did the interview with Kid Money, that's all I did was the interview. That was it. Period. I think one time I did my autograph for somebody, and that was it. Because we didn't get far. Because, like I said, the girls were not focused like they should have been. I had the group for about 2 years, and that was it. You know, I mean, I had a lot of stuff planned for us too, and my ass was smart too, because my ass wrote our music, right? And I was like, man, it was my group. I was like, man, I'm gonna get paid for the damn music. My ass gonna be making some money off these girls. That's all I was saying to myself, because I was more business. You know what I'm saying? And man, I was like, I'm gonna get these girls in this group, and once we take off, I'm getting my ass up out of the group because I'm not comfortable being in no singing group in the first place. All I want to do is be behind the scene, manage the group, write some of the music, collect that money, and I'm just behind the scene, you know. And I was going to get somebody else to replace me, but we didn't get a chance to get that damn far because people don't know how to act. They just don't know how to act. They can't do what you tell you. They cannot do what you hired them to do. And then I did all our contracts and everything. That's why I know how to do contracts. You know what I'm saying? I did the contracts. I got us an entertainment lawyer to look over contracts for the girls and stuff and to make sure I had them correct. It's a lot of work, y'all. I had them sign what's the name? What do you call that? Confidentiality, what do you call that damn sheet that you sign where they can't be disclosing information? Well, they had to sign that because I had all types of stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I had them sign a disclosure saying they cannot use our music, cannot use our group name. My ass was super smart. I had everything. I had every single one of them sign those contracts, and I got them notarized and everything. Sure did. They did it right in the office and stuff. So I was protecting everything. You know. And then I met Papa One, and I asked him, I asked him to be our actual, manager because I knew some things about the music industry, but I did not know as much as he did, you know. But it was a trip though. I mean, I went to the projects and stuff because Papa One was a little thug, you know what I'm saying, and stuff, and he used to be everywhere. I wonder what happened to him because when I dismantled the group, I just lost contact with everybody except Nicole. Not yet. We didn't get a chance to. We didn't get far enough. We was trying to aim for this right here, but again, they was too focused on men. rappers. And Nicole, I don't know what the hell was wrong with Nicole. I mean, she was doing her stuff, but at the same time, like I said, she hooked up with a producer, ended up getting pregnant. Then she didn't want to have the baby. And I'm not for the ABORTION thing, but of course I had to be there to support her and stuff. So of course I had to help her with that and stuff. But it is what it is, y'all. I tried. I went to ATL, with a goal. And even though I didn't get a chance to accomplish the goal to the fullest, I still was able to, have my singing group, get them out there. We did, 2 or 3 shows, got a chance to feel like got a chance to experience what it felt like to be on the stage, to perform, and things like that. I just wished it would have, lasted. I would just tell them basically be dedicated, right? Be dedicated. That's the first thing. Serious about what you try to do. And don't be, doing other things to try to get in a certain position. Stay away from certain things. Just stay focused. Focus on what you really want. And don't let people encourage you to do stuff that you should not do. You know what I'm saying? Be a strong person. If you're not strong, and strong-willed, you do not need to be in the industry, okay? Because you're going to easily get encouraged to do things that you should not be doing. Whether it's getting bent out on different drugs or what, or getting into secret societies or doing other shit, you got to be strong. And you can't be desperate. And you got to be focused and dedicated and be willing to work your ass off, okay? And learn how to take rejection. Because if you can't take that, you're not going to make it. Just like if you're not willing to accept people giving you negative criticism. If you cannot take that, don't get in the industry, because everybody's not going to like you. Some people are going to say they don't like you. They're going to talk about you. They're going to do so much, because even though we weren't in that industry that long as a singing group, we had people who did not like us. You see what I'm saying? And when Kim was out there doing the most, they were saying stuff about the group. And I didn't even, me and Nicole, especially me, we wasn't doing what Kim was doing. But we still had tough skin. And I definitely did, because I was about to let her ass, I was about to fire her from the group because it was my group. But I ended up just doing the whole group, throwing the whole group away because, again, people were doing too much. They weren't focused. Right. Be weak. It's a lot of weak ass people in the industry, a lot of people are weak when it comes to money anyway. They'll do anything to get it. I won't do anything to get it. It's like even with women, they will have, with a dude just because he got a lot of money. I have never been like that. I don't give a damn how much money you got. If you don't have the qualities that I'm looking for, you're not going to talk to me long. I'm more concerned about if you're going to treat me right. Because if you're not treating me right, that money is not going to matter. And plus, it's not mine anyway. I mean, it's a dude that I met here who got a lot of money. He's rich. But, I didn't even know he was rich, a millionaire, right? I didn't even know this. And when I originally met him, I told my daughter, because they was making jokes, said I should talk to him because he was trying to talk to me. And I was like, I don't want to talk to him. He's not my type. And so months later, I know we saw his car. My son was like, that's his car or something like that. And I was like, really? He was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, that's a nice car. I asked my son what kind of car it was. My son said a Porsche. And he said a Porsche. And I called it a Porsche, right? And I think we went over to the dude's restaurant and I started talking to him like I always do every damn Saturday when I go to the mall. And so I told him I like his car. And that's when I found out that he was rich, okay, that he was a millionaire. And then, of course, my daughters was making jokes and was like, you should go ahead and talk to him. And I was like, I'm not getting ready to talk to him on that level. If I didn't talk to him when I first met him on that level, why would I be talking to him now? He's not my type. I can't make him be my type. I can't even fake and pretend like he's my type, because eventually I'm going to be like, He's going to be able to tell point blank. And so, like, even in the music industry, I was the same way. I could not be easily um, persuaded to do things because of money or fame or success or whatever. You know, I just couldn't be. On the other hand, Kim could be. And that's why she was out here doing all these things that she was doing, and she was doing a lot. Plus, she was taking drugs and stuff and things like that. I never did it. Nicole never did it. I don't know what the young girl was doing. I can't remember, but I just remember Kim. She was a hot ass mess. Cute girl, long hair, everything. And it was her hair, no weave or anything. Nobody in my group had weaves, okay? Everybody had their own hair. I don't know about the nails, but they had their own hair and all that. But Kim was a hot ass mess. New York girl. She was a hot ass mess. I'm just put it like that. She really was. Right. Right. And that's another thing too. I used to tell the girls in my group, if you don't understand certain things, you need to find out. You need to ask the lawyer. Don't just let people tell you stuff. Even with the manager I hired, I was double checking him. Because I don't really trust anybody. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I was like that then. I never did question. I don't know if I did question where he used to get all his money from. I don't remember because this was a long time ago. But I really didn't get into his business. Okay, I'm going to be perfectly honest. Now when I think about it, though, I know he was probably doing stuff that he shouldn't be doing because there's no way this dude would have all this money. You don't see no type of job other than managing. And he managed a couple people, local rappers who were hot back then, but he wasn't like a manager who was like managing real big acts or anything. You see what I'm saying? So I was like, well, this dude, I think I probably did say where this dude get all his money, but I didn't really like do like I would do now, But at the same time, I still did not let anybody force me to do weird stuff, in the industry while I was in it, And we used to go to so many clubs. I can't remember the name of the clubs now because they was like some of them. I think some of those clubs were on Camilton Road. I can't remember. Back then it was different than it is now. Now I believe Camilton Road is not there anymore. I think their name is something else and it's totally different. But then, yeah. And then it was a mall. I can't remember the name of the mall either. It was a mall around, not too far from the clubs and stuff. But it used to be hot back then. A lot of people used to be at that club, those clubs on that strip right there. And I can't remember the name of the mall. That's where they did a photo shoot at too. And the police was there. They had blocked off the streets, the street around the mall. People were looking. They had the girls up there in their little shorts and stuff showing all their asses and stuff. It was a trip. Yep, it was a trip. But I had fun, and I'm glad I got a chance to experience it. I wish we could have got a little bit farther. That would have been great. But, it is what it is. At least I tried. I mean, this may work for some artists, but at the same time, it may not work for all. So I think it just depends on what that artist is looking for. You know what I'm saying? And how many resources they have, and things like that. A lot of stuff, plays into that. It's nice to be independent so you can make your own moves and, you can do somewhat how you want to do. But some people just can't do that. Because a lot of these companies, these record companies and stuff like that, even managers, they be ripping people off. You got to watch all these people. Like I tell my daughter that all the time because she's trying to be in the industry as far as acting, and I tell her, both of them, that you got to managers, you got to watch these agents, you got to watch everybody. You just got to. And you cannot be desperate. You just cannot be desperate for money and fame, success. All right? But so let's go ahead and talk about Whitney Houston, y'all, real quick. Let me go ahead and tell you guys about her autopsy report. Now, as y'all know, she passed away 12 years ago. Allegedly, she was drinking a lot, taking drugs, and all of that. And they said that took a toll on her voice and on her body. And she was only 48 years old when she passed. So anyway, I just found some information that really just came up on my phone, and it revealed some details about her autopsy report. So they said that um, when the star's body was discovered, there was a mark from a needle on her inner left elbow and the outlines of bilateral breast prosthesis and scars from breast implants could be seen. I didn't know she had no breast implants, but then again, if I did know, I didn't really, I must have forgotten about it, because I know she used to be kind of flat chested, but so I don't know. But they did, in this autopsy report, they do have that on here. They also said she had a wig on. They said, strangely, a wig had been sewn onto her real hair. However, her real hair was in great condition. They also said her eyebrows were sparse, but her hair was still full. It was black and wavy with no balding. Then they talked about her teeth. They said her teeth were in a bad state, with 11 of her front teeth missing. And they claimed they were lost during her long crack cocaine binges. That's tripped out. And so y'all know her official unaliving was given as that she drowned by accident, okay? And also she had heart disease, and because she was on cocaine as well. I wonder what kind of heart disease does she have? I don't know if they ever put this information out before, because I don't remember seeing it, because like I said before, I didn't even know she had no breast implants. And I think I heard about the needle thing. Her hair being sewn onto her, the fake hair being sewn onto her real hair. Well, they do that now, so I mean, it is what it is. And all them teeth missing. I definitely didn't know about the teeth. So I don't know if this was out before, but it came up on my phone. I just wanted to share with you guys. That's tripped out, though. That's crazy. Somebody said she was on a drug binge. She lost 11 teeth, and her dentist always FedEx her new partials because she always lost them. Okay. Everybody still think Nick has something to do with her unaliving, as well as something to do with Bobby Christine. Is her name Bobby Christine? Whitney's and Bobby's daughter. Yeah. They think Nick has something to do with both of them. And then he ended up being unalived. I don't know why people keep on saying Bobby Brown messed up Whitney's life, because I heard that she was already doing stuff before Bobby Brown. And I remember a long time ago, because when her and Bobby Brown got together, everybody was saying that Bobby Brown made Whitney Houston act a certain way. But I remember a long time ago, right, before she even hooked up with Bobby Brown, they got Whitney on audio cussing out somebody at the airport or somewhere, allegedly. So we already kind of knew that she was kind of would tell some damn body off. And then I thought I read a report that she was doing drugs before Bobby Brown. So I wouldn't say that Bobby Brown messed her life up. I think they probably did that to each other. And I think they already had their own personal issues before they even met. That's what I think. I think this too. Yeah, it does seem like that. And it could have been Nick. Because I remember when she, passed, people were looking at Nick. Okay. And then he ended up, did he take his own life? I can't remember. So some people got mad because they bought that report up, but somebody said they already had that report up before. So this autopsy report was up here before. And I don't see anything is wrong with it. I didn't read the headline, but I mean, they didn't go into no strict details about the autopsy report. They just told us a few things, and I think a lot of people probably already knew some. I didn't know about the breast implants, but I did know about the needle, thing, the needle marks or whatever the case is, not so much about the teeth, but that's not really something, that's major, It sure is. It's very wicked. I mean, the people in the industry is wicked. They are wicked. So he was found guilty of manslaughter for the daughter, but he unalived himself with a drug overdose before they could sentence him. I didn't know they did, with Nick. So that's what happened, huh? Let's see. I'm just reading some stuff. Well, we know it's old news. Somebody says old news, but you know how they do. They're going to bring up stuff. A lot of things are old news, but you bring it up because some people don't know. Because even though this autopsy report was out there before, I never knew that she had breast implants. I just didn't. I never really paid attention. Somebody said they tainting the memory. No, that was already tainted because everything that transpired, when she was on drugs and stuff with hers, with Bobby, it was already tainted when she was doing those reality shows and, doing so much. Y'all remember the time when she had Bobby Brown help her because she was constipated? That's crazy, isn't it? Man, I remember that episode. I kind of agree with that right there. I really do. Somebody said again, Bobby Brown kept her in that state of mind. I don't know if I agree with that 100%. I think that she was already doing things, and since he was doing things as well, they just, got together and was doing them together. As far as the hair being sewn into her head, because some people are talking about that, it's nothing new now because a lot of women get fake hair sewn into their head. Maybe the person who wrote this didn't understand that some black women and some white women do. They do this too. But certainly a lot of black women will get their hair, some artificial hair sewn into their actual hair. So I don't know. He act like the person who wrote this article acts like they never experienced or seen anything like this before. When women, they have been doing this for a long time. Somebody said the same thing. A lot of people of all races wear weaves and wigs, right? Oh, somebody said she was unalive, Murdered. I think so too. I don't know. I don't buy that story in the bathtub, all this other stuff. I mean, I think that people be doing stuff to these people when they be telling us that they passed on in the bathtub and things like that. It's just kind of odd. You know what I'm saying? It's very odd. A lot of people are saying negative things about Bobby Brown here, but I'm not going to read them. Again, like I said before, because I'm reading some of these replies, and the reason I'm not reading them out loud because some of them are a trip, and I don't want them, saying all this weird shit. I'm not going to repeat it, but anyway, it is what it is. I mean, when celebrities pass on, sometimes the autopsy report gets online. Okay, like they did with Tupac, and a lot of other stars. So it is what it is. It still can't take the fact away that Whitney had a beautiful voice. A lot of singers cannot compete with her, or anything else. Period. As far as her personal life, it is what it is. Point blank, it was her personal life. A lot of people wear weaves. A lot of people loses their teeth. It just happens. And it's just very unfortunate that she was on drugs and her life just was wasted, basically. You know, just like with MJ. I mean, getting that stuff to go to sleep at night or whatever the case is, or in the daytime. I mean, I just be wondering what these people be thinking. Do they think that they are invincible or what? Because I mean, damn, who lets somebody knock them out with an anesthesia, right, to get a good night's sleep? How can you even sleep good? You don't even recall anything. I've been put to sleep one time, and I tell you guys I don't remember anything. How can it's not even like you're asleep? I don't know what it's like. It's almost like you're unalive. So I just don't understand how he let this dude, this doctor or whatever he was, put him to sleep like this, and never thought that anything could happen. That's just weird. It's like when people get a lot of money, it's like they just lose all of their intelligence, period, and just be doing weird shit. Because I don't think I would have never had somebody to do that, just because I can't sleep or whatever the case is. I just don't see it. And I guess, sleeping pills, Benadryl, none of these things could work for him. I don't know. But I know one thing, they take a lot of risk. And I don't know if they think because they're rich, they can avoid being unalive, or mistakes can't happen or whatever. I just don't understand why they be letting themselves go like that. And it's a shame that Whitney, her life went the way that it did. And then her daughter, you know what I'm saying? That Nick dude, man, he should have been history a long time ago. And that's on everything. He sure has, with his dad doing the most, put all that pressure on him probably when he was younger, trying to be the best performer at such a young age. Probably couldn't really make no mistakes, it probably was a trip. Yeah, but he was already probably going to be changed anyway, because from what I understand from some of the interviews he did, his dad was was just too much. You know what I'm saying? Just too much. Yeah, when his hair got caught on fire, yeah. But I'm telling you, that stuff probably was already inside of him anyway. The way he started acting after that, because the things that he might have experienced growing up. A lot of parents don't realize when you're trying to get your children to be entertainers at a young age, it really puts a lot of pressure on them, and stress at a young age, especially when the parent is trying to make them be almost like perfect. Even if the parent isn't trying to make them be like that, a lot of kids want to, make sure they're doing a really good job for their parents. So they aim for that perfection, so it is what it is, Unfortunate, but it is what it is. And it's unfortunate what happened to Whitney Houston on that day when she passed on. I was sad about it because I was like, I couldn't believe it, Just like when Prince passed on, it was like, man, Prince in the elevator. He even wrote songs about the elevator. I know he wrote one because I looked at the lyrics and stuff. It's amazing how he basically passed on in the elevator. And I think it's one of his songs he was talking about something like that. Just like with Tupac, I wasn't really shocked when Tupac got unalive because all the things he was, doing and stuff, entangling himself into, if that's the word, all the entanglements, not no extra entanglements, but just entanglements that he was getting into with the arguments, the beefs and all that type of stuff. But it still was sad when he got unalived. Who? You talking about Michael Jackson. Yeah, but I still think deep down inside he had issues anyway. I really do. I really do. I mean, because he went through a lot as growing up, and I do think that played a role. I really do. Him changing his. Well, he say he had a skin condition, but um, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't want to talk about MJ, but yeah. Yep, 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 yep. I used to love MJ. I went to see him in concert. I saw his concert when he did I'm Bad. Yeah. He had the little kids up on the stage with him dancing and stuff. I sure did. I sure did. But it's a shame, just like when Luther Vandross passed on, all these people passed on at young ages, all of these singers. And I saw Luther in concert too. All of these people passed on at young ages, or just they were, or some was just middle age. Like Michael Jackson, Prince, Luther. I don't remember how old Luther was. And then Gerald Levert. All of these people were younger or middle age. Amy Winehouse, man, all these stars, man. And talking about passing, Lou Gossett Jr. passed on as well today. So my condolences and prayers are extended out to his family, his fans and friends, and just everybody who loved him. And I think they didn't. I don't think they revealed the cause of unaliving. He was 80 or 80 something years old. And I know a couple of years ago he was battling, some form of cancer, but I don't know what he passed from. I think he passed away at his home, surrounded by family. I think that's what I read. So again, my condolences are expressed out to his family, friends, and fans, and may he rest in peace. All these celebrities be passing on, y'all. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I heard, but I don't know if he originally did this and then it brought this out. I don't know for sure. So I don't know, because a long time ago, a lot of people were saying his skin is getting lighter. I don't know if it's because of the condition for sure or not. I don't know if it was because of that or not. I don't know, because he could have been getting his skin lightened, and then it could have brought on. It could have. I can't talk right tonight, y'all, because I'm kind of sleepy. But it could have brought on that condition. But I'm not sure. He could have just had that condition. Who knows? But I still say he probably wasn't too happy with himself because he was changing a lot of his features. And I thought I heard him say his, I don't want to say it, allegedly, his dad used to call him names about his nose and stuff like that. So I'm not sure, saying that his nose was too black looking or something. So that's why I say I believe he had inner issues before. And then the fire thing on his hair just probably made all of that come out. Oh, is it? Yeah, but still, it doesn't say that it just came by itself. You know what I'm saying? What is it called? Vertigo? Yeah, it doesn't say, and it still doesn't hide the fact that he did change his nose. I mean, anybody can see that his nose was changed. His bone, a lot of stuff was changed in his face. He didn't even look like the original MJ. Go look at his earlier pictures and stuff like that. Like when he saw, oh, I can't remember. I know he was still looking the same when he did the black out when he had on the black outfit, the black pants, the black shirt. He had some things done then, but he was still looking more like Michael Jackson. Then he started changing. Forget the light skin or anything. He just started changing, period. Like his nose, his face shape, a lot of stuff. All that changed. He always did use that fake voice because his actual voice was deeper. You know, Michael Jackson. But yeah, I used to love him when he was looking more like like Michael Jackson. He was a cute dude too. I don't know why. I do know why. Because he said why in the interview, but I don't know why he believed that. But anytime parents be saying certain things about their children, the dad, allegedly, it can make the kid, feel some type of way and be insecure and everything else. So I'm thinking that played a role into why he was changing himself. It is what it is. A sad situation, though. It really is. He had lupus too. Wow. But yeah, that was a sad situation, though. It really was. Let me give y'all the other information because it's getting late. I've been on here for an hour and 20 minutes. Let's go ahead and do this. Um, what time is it? It's 1:39. Okay. So 50 Cent, y'all. Let me just tell y'all about him first because we've been hearing about Diddy all week. Everybody been talking about Diddy. So I didn't even hear about this earlier because everybody was talking about Diddy so much. So anyway, 50 Cent's been out here making jokes, talking about people, and saying the most. Hey, thank you for coming in. Just doing the most, picking with P Diddy and just making all types of damn jokes. Anyway, on Thursday, which was yesterday, actually it was the other day, 2 days ago, because I'm thinking it's still Friday, but here it is Saturday. On Thursday, March the 28th, Daphne Joy made a very alarming accusation that she was raped and abused by her son's father, Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. And she did that on Instagram. And 50 replied back very quickly. He responded with a statement shooting down the allegations in the wake of the recent legal issues surrounding Daphne Joy. Anyway, Daphne Joy, y'all, was named in the lawsuit filed by Rodney Little Rod Jones against Sean Diddy Combs. Claims that Jackson raped and abused her. Anyway, on Instagram, she held nothing back as she referred to Jackson 50 Cent as her oppressor. So let's see what she wrote down here. Let me see. Oh man, I don't want to go to that on the end. Let me see what she wrote. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what she said. She got a whole book up here written. Let's see. Let me see if I can close this part out right here. She said, I can barely read this. Let me see if I can screenshot this so I can read this. Ah, man, this is tripped. And I hope this is not true because he's been making all types of jokes and stuff. So let's see. Oh, she said, let me turn this music down. Hold on. I need to drink some water too. Let me see. Let me turn this music down, y'all. So she said, hold on. Let's put the real focus on your true evil actions of raping me and physically abusing me. You are no longer my oppressor, and my God will handle you from this point on. You have permanently damaged the last hope I had for you as a father to preserve our family with these last and final false claims made against me. You have broken our hearts for the last and final time. That's just some of the stuff that she wrote on Instagram. She also said everything is a joke to you. until our safety is compromised, which is happening now. You are wrecking real. I can't even see this. She's talking about how he's doing stuff to other people lives. So she's saying, how would you feel if Sari was the one in handcuffs for nothing? So what is she talking about there? Who was she in handcuffs? I thought I read something that she was. This is a hot ass mess. And like I said before, I hope this is not true. Her saying that, claiming that 50 RAD her and physically abused her. And we all know that he's making jokes about anybody, who's accused of raping or sexual assault or anything. And recently he's been making jokes about P. Diddy. So I know good and daggone well he wasn't doing any of these type of things to his ex-girlfriend. This is crazy. Let me go back to the actual article. Hold on, let me go back to that, y'all. Hold on. And I'm looking forward to see what actually happens from this. If she's going to go file a lawsuit or criminal charges, because it seems like that's what everybody do right about now. So I'm just trying to, see how this is going to turn out. I didn't even hear anything about it; just came up on my phone, and I was like, really? So let's see what else they're saying here. So she does have some recent legal issues, okay, and that's dealing with her being named in that lawsuit. So they did right here. Let's see what they're saying, because this right here you can read it really good. So she said, Curtis James Jackson, everything is a joke to you until our safety is compromised, which is happening now. You are wrecking real havoc and frenzy and chaos onto people's lives. How could you feel if Surrey was the one in handcuffs for nothing? We moved to New York to give you the opportunity to be a father to your son. And you saw him 10 times out of the 2 years that we lived 1 mile away from you. I am tired of upholding and protecting an image to our son that you have never earned, have never even earned. And then that's when she said, let's put the real focus on your true evil actions of raping me and physically abusing me. You are no longer my oppressor, and my God will handle you. From this point on, you have permanently damaged the last hope I had for you as a father to preserve our family with these last and final false slams made against me. You have broken our hearts for the last and final time. Anyway, 50 said these allegations are untrue. So anyway, he said this. He said the disturbing allegations and the sworn pleading recently filed in a court case related to Daphne Joy, the mother of my 12-year-old child, has required me to take all necessary legal actions to protect my son, Suri. The most recent false and baseless accusations by Daphne Joy are clearly in response to my decision to seek sole custody of my son. My son Siri is my main priority, and keeping him in a safe environment is my only focus at this time. So anyway, he did reply back almost like he did it quickly. So that may be a good sign that she could be possibly lying I don't know for sure, because I wasn't there. These are just allegations, you know. But I just hope he didn't do anything. I don't believe he did, but like I said, I don't know for sure. And Boss Lady says she doesn't believe her either, okay? They said she came up with these lies after Diddy house was raided and her name was brought up as a ex-slave and he wants custody of his son. So it could be, honestly, it could be true. Hey, young Rizze, thank you for coming in, okay? Thank you so much. Let's see what else. So somebody said Diddy said that also. Said what? What did Diddy say? What did Diddy say? Did he say that 50 RAPED, that fiend, needs to be her? What are they talking about? I just know one thing. This is crazy, man. Everybody is being accused of some type of sexual assault. This is crazy. So we're going to definitely see how that plays out. And I want to see what Suge Knight got to say about that as well, okay? Because every time he does his podcast, he speaks on stuff like this. So what time is it? We've been on here an hour and 31 minutes. We got a couple more minutes, y'all, and then I'm going to get off, okay? Let's see. Y'all got to excuse my bloopers tonight. I'm kind of tired. So let's see what else we got here on Diddy in this entire stuff that's going on here. So, and they said 50 does not seem bothered by it either. So we'll see how that plays out, like I just said. Let me delete this real quick, y'all. Let's go ahead and read this one. Hold on. Let me just see what this is going on right here. Hold on. So, I'm not going to go over this because they're basically going over everything that happened to him, but we already know exactly um, what happened. So Boosie, y'all, he calls out Diddy's friends who are not speaking up and defending his name. I was actually wondering about that as well. I did see a couple people that did though. They did speak up, but for the most part, a lot of people have not said anything, and which I think is crazy. But like they always say, people will pretend like they're your friends and hang out with you while everything is good. And then as soon as something goes down or you become broke or even sick, a lot of people just turn their backs on you. And that's sad. Anyway, Boosie said on his Instagram live, he hopped on his Instagram live to question why none of Diddy's friends are defending him after the feds raided his house due to alleged ex trafficking allegations. So Boosie said, Black people happy for a Wigga downfall. I don't hear none of them Iggas who was at Diddy's shit toasting with that champagne every year and having speeches with. Ain't nobody speak up for this man or nothing. When you are on top, when you are on top of the world, it's a celebration. When you are on the bottom, it's a denomination. All them mother efforts with them suits on, with their cuffs up, ain't nobody said nothing. And he's right. Nobody. I mean, I think I saw maybe, let me think, who said something that was nice, who supported him. Was it, um, I can't remember. I thought it was like Foxy Brown or somebody like that. Okay. And and maybe one or two other people. I really haven't seen anybody really like defend him. It may be more than two or three people, but it's not like a whole lot of people like you would think. It seems like people are just staying away from him, if you ask me. And then you got people saying, negative stuff, like Boosie is saying. They were there at his party, you know, toasting, laughing, and everything. That's why you get to watch the company that you keep. Hey, Nate the Great Podcast. Thank you so much for coming in, showing support. That is crazy. So let's listen to what Boosie said real quick so he can say it.
Black people happy for a nigga downfall. I don't hear none of them niggas who was at Diddy shit toasting with that champagne every year, having speeches with, man. Ain't nobody speak up for this man or nothing. Soon as they say something, when you're on top of the world, it's a celebration. When you're on the bottom, it's a denilation. The same motherfucker you see going up, you gonna see coming down. All the motherfuckers, all with them suits on, with their cups up. Ain't nobody said nothing. Tweeted, man. They ain't, fool. Man, as soon as they say something, they in the crosshair, fool. Boy, this world, boy. They say something. This world, boy. So you was around Diddy too. That's why you ain't gonna see too many niggas around me. Who was
I know
around me
that's
before
right.
I went to jail? You don't see too many niggas around me. Cause them niggas did
Fake.
me like Diddy people.
That's right. They be fake. That's how it is. When your ass got good, everybody's your friend. But as soon as stuff start going bad, people be like leaving. You can have a lot of money, all right? As soon as you start being broke, some of these people just leave. If you don't believe me, test it out. Same thing will happen when people go to jail. They got all these damn friends, everybody they friend, but as soon as they get incarcerated, all these friends turn their back. They don't come and see them. They don't send them no money on their books. They forget about them. Even some women do this, to their men, you know. Um, but certainly a lot of people definitely do this. As long as everything is going good, they are with you. But when stuff start going bad, they are gone. You can be healthy and have all these friends because you're healthy, vibrant, and everything. But as soon as you get sick, people start running away. They do that. Just like when you have money and you're treating everybody, you're helping everybody out, everybody want to be around you. But if your ass get broke, get homeless or whatever, none of these people can help you out. This is why I don't believe in fake friends. I only believe in real friends, okay? That's on everything. That's why I don't call everybody a friend. Because when you go through hard issues, if these people can't be around there to show you support like you show them, they're not truly your friends. Just like if you have friends and they don't try to tell you when you're doing wrong, and they sit up there and they sit up there and they let you make a fool of yourself and don't try to tell you what you're doing wrong. These people are not your real friend. See, real friends don't agree with everything you do. Okay, they're not like a yes, okay, yes, you're right, all the damn time. Even when you're wrong, a real friend will tell you when you are doing something wrong in a respectful manner. All right, that's what real people do. Just like a real friend will still be there if something goes down, or if you lose all your money, or you become homeless, or you get sick, or you get incarcerated. These are real friends. All right. And clearly, some of these people who are hanging out with P. Diddy, they're not real friends. Okay. They're not real friends. Because as soon as this stuff happened right here, they all refuse to say anything to support this dude. You don't even see them around him or anything because they don't want their reputations tarnished, or people think that they are doing these things too. So that's why I say, you got to be very careful who you choose to be in your circle, because If you got people in your circle because you are giving them money or you're giving them material things or you're giving them things in general, these people are not your true friends and they're not going to be there forever. And that's on everything. If you get sick, you get incarcerated, you go through something that's really traumatic, or you just lose your money or whatever shit, they're not going to stick around long. They're going to be gone. And then when everything gets back to normal, some of these people will run back. They did this to MC Hammer back in the day. So be cautious. I'm telling you, be cautious who you call a friend. And that's just on everything. Let's see what some of these people said in this comment section. Somebody said, shut your ass up. Let the feds find. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. They said, let the feds find out the truth. If nobody's stepping up and speaking up, is because maybe they know the real deal and what Diddy was doing. Let me tell you something, lady. You shut your ass up. Because if they knew what he was doing and they didn't say anything, they are just as guilty as he is. And that's on everything. How in the heck are you going to stand around knowing that somebody was doing certain things and you didn't say any damn thing? Like this dude right here is saying, maybe they were a part of it. I agree. Because why would you be standing around saying, they may have known the real deal. If they knew the real deal, they should have been saying something. So for me, they are just as guilty as he is, if he is guilty. And that's on everything. Somebody, Sheila said they are quiet because they may be implicated. Then it would be more. Then R. Kelly said he wasn't the only one messing with young girls. It's a lot of people messing with young girls, not just rich people, celebrities, and things like that. You got normal men messing around with younger girls. Somebody said friends are people you talk to often and text you often, people you make time to show up for, not celebrity party goers or people you work with professionally. Maybe he don't have friends. I think the average person might have two or three true friends. Hanging out with somebody because they're rich and famous don't mean they're true friends. I agree, but I do want to add something. Because you talk to somebody often and text somebody often don't mean that's a true friend. Okay, let's keep that straight right there. It doesn't mean that. A true friend be there when you need them, okay? A true friend will let you know when you're doing good things, when you're doing bad things. A true friend would be your comfort element as well. Somebody you can cry to, somebody you can be honest with, somebody who's just there to comfort you when need be, and you do the same thing in return. A true friend is not after you for your money and things like that. They're going to be with you even if you lose all your money. You don't have to give true friends money. In other words, you don't have to buy their friendships. Okay, period. And they're going to have your back regardless of whatever you go through. That's what true friends do. Texting somebody every day and talking to somebody on the phone every day don't mean somebody's your true friend. I talk to many people every day, text them too, and that doesn't mean that they are my true friends. Okay, point blank. And it doesn't mean that they're my true friends or I'm their true friend. It doesn't mean that. It is what it is. Anybody can get up there and text somebody every day or call you. It's easier to text people anyway than to actually talk to them over the phone. That's why I don't like it when dudes, like if I'm talking to a dude and he start telling me he loved me in a text and shit. A lot of times that don't really mean nothing to me because it's easy to lie through a text. Okay, when people tell you this face to face, you can kind of tell if they're telling you the truth or not. So texting and shit and all this other stuff, to me, it does not say that this person is a true friend or a real friend. It's other things that you should be looking for. Let's see what somebody else said. And I just call those people associates anyway. Somebody said that is what attorneys are for. He is a millionaire hundreds of times over. If his money can't help him, then nobody can. I know that's right. Somebody else said most of them are afraid they are on those tapes and those videos and phones doing illegal shit. All right. Well, anyway, if they didn't have anything to hide, they wouldn't be scared. And that's just on everything. I don't know why these people get all this money and they start doing stupid stuff. But if something is already embedded in you, then you know what? You're going to still do it. Not saying that he did all of this because I don't know, but I'm just saying, if something is already in you, you're going to be like that. It's much like um, people who are just horrible people. This shit is embedded in them. Okay, if you go look them up and research their backgrounds and stuff like that, you most of the time you'll see that they was doing shit a long time ago. It started out really really small, and then it probably just grew, and they started doing more and more crazy stuff. So a lot of times this stuff is already in you. You don't just Some people do just become certain people, from experiences, but a lot of people it's already there. You know what I'm saying? It just maybe hidden. Let's see. Somebody said Diddy did not speak up for R. Kelly in Bill Cosby, and Diddy is not in jail. Okay. Okay. So Rose said because they know he is guilty, that's a good enough reason. Anyway, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah. we know. We know. Yeah, it is what it is though, Um, again, when you don't have true friends, this is what happens, point blank. You know, they're gonna think about themselves first. Okay, point blank. They don't want to get mixed up in all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So if they're not a true friend in the first place, they're not gonna even. They're just not gonna be there. Point blank. They're just not gonna be there. Only a real friend will still be with you. Okay, even if you are guilty. That's what real friends do. Even if you are guilty, where's that remote control at? They are going to still be. Hold on, let me turn this down some. They're going to still be, there for support. Point blank. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. This damn TV, I don't want it to be picked up. Let's see. What did I do with the thing? Let's see. Let's turn this down a little bit, y'all. Let's see. Because I can hear the damn TV in the background. But yeah, that's what true friends gonna be there and be supportive, regardless if you are guilty or not. Point blank. Now they may say, if they know that you are guilty, they may say they can't support, or if they don't know, they may say they can't support what you're doing, but they'll still be your friend and they still will, help you and things like that. And then if he is a good friend, he would tell his friends who are good friends, you may not want to be around me, but we can talk on the phone, we can do a video call, stuff like that. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is with him. I can't remember that old saying about people choose the bed they lay in or whatever the case is. I can't remember. My mom used to always say it. But you get what I'm trying to say. Tired of these people winning this money, and I can't win $1.08 billion Powerball jackpot revealed. Damn, the winner. So let's see. I don't even want to hear about this J-Lo stuff. Let's see what else we got here, y'all. I'm not going to talk about Trump. So I was reading another article about Diddy, and they was talking about his mansion. One of his mansions have like umbrella like things in front of the front door, so the paparazzi or whatever, tabloids or whatever, can't see inside of the entryway when Diddy come out. So that's what I read today. So he's trying to have some sort of privacy because I guess they're around his mansion and things like that. That's tripped out though. But that's why I'm not saying that he did any of these things because I don't know. But that's why you have to watch what you do, point blank, and you can't be doing weird stuff. You can't be doing it. You got to think about stuff, before you do it. And that's just on everything. You really do. All these celebrities who have been accused of some type of actual crime. You got Russell Simmons. He was caught off guard while being served with lawsuit in Bali. So I mean, these celebrities just do not learn. I mean, for real. And then I don't know if I told you guys about the amended lawsuit that the music producer made. He did this. It made. I can't even speak right, y'all. But anyway, the music producer makes new allegations against Sean Diddy Combs in an amended lawsuit. So this is what he said. Okay, hold on. So the former producer, Rodney Jones, says he was groped, threatened, and he witnessed ex trafficking. He also alleged in the lawsuit that Combs had employees like maids and butlers carry fanny packs to supply cocaine. Again, it is also alleged in the lawsuit that Combs had employees like maids and butlers carry fanny packs to supply cocaine. This is crazy, man. And again, the complaint also connects in battle actor Cuba Gooding Jr. and rapper Young Miami to the alleged wrongdoing. Goodness. Anyway, again, Combs has not been charged with any crimes and is said to be cooperating with federal investigators. That is, this is crazy, y'all. Again, I am going to say, like a lot of people in this comment section is saying, all these people coming up with all these lawsuits and stuff who claim they witnessed stuff, but they did not do anything. I still say they are just as guilty. How are you going to sit there and watch somebody do something illegal, and not say any damn thing? Even if you had to do it undercover, you could have still told. So for me, a lot of these people are just as guilty as Sean Combs, if he is guilty. And that's on everything. Mm-mm-mm. And another thing, he does too much touching for me. Right here, he touching all on LeBron James. Right here, let me show y'all this real quick. He too Philly for me with men. I don't like no man who touching all on other men all the damn time. It's one thing I don't like. Men who laugh feminine, do too much damn laughing like a woman, and men who let men touch them all the damn time, and men who like to be touched by other men all the time. That's weird. Every time you see, look at this, it don't even make no sense. I mean, every time, I don't know why he got to be touching all on people all the damn time. So let's see what they're saying real quick, and then we're going to get ready to get out of here. Let's see. So let's see. So according to Uncle Luke, while he attended the occasional party hosted by Diddy, he often left early and did not stay there. He did not he didn't stay there for hours for the after. He didn't stay there long to see what happened you know, I guess doing the after hour scene. He said he don't know what goes on after that. And he also said he wasn't trying to find out. He said he knew his place. That alone seems like he's saying that weird stuff was happening. That's crazy, man. Even LeBron was like, ain't no party like a Diddy party. So what does he mean when he say that? Let's hear this real quick. Let's see.
Oh, hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
But that doesn't mean when he say that, it doesn't mean that he's talking about some weird shit happening at that party. So I don't know. Like I said before, I mean, and if he is talking about that, that means that allegedly that would mean I'm using that word wrong, but that would mean that it's a possibility that if this was happening, that LeBron James would have known something about it, somewhat. I don't know. I'm just saying, because he's saying no party like the Diddy party, and then Diddy clapping and laughing and shit and looking tripped out. So is he talking about a regular party or is he talking about a party like what people think? That's what we want to know. So I don't know. When he say that, that got me really like wondering exactly what did he do. Did LeBron James does LeBron James know that Diddy be having these weird parties, or is he just talking about a regular party? Oh, it's something else. Diddy, they said that Diddy also had cameras in every room. That's what they uncovered when they did the raid. So this dude had a camera in every room. I guess so he can watch everybody. A lot of people have cameras all over there, like a lot of rich people, non-rich people. But if he's using the cameras for legal purposes, it's okay. But if he's using them for other purposes, it's not okay. And then if he has, they said he has cameras all throughout the place, his mansion. So the FBI people have all of that footage. If he was stupid enough to leave all that stuff none clean, wiped out, then he deserves everything he gets because that's stupid. If you know people are already looking into you, you shouldn't keep nothing incriminating in your place because they're gonna come and start searching one day. That is crazy. So you would think he wouldn't have anything incriminating on that on those videos, in those videos. So somebody else said J Lo knew about the parties. She was there. You can't believe everyone's story. So here we go. Corey said rich black men are being targeted and Diddy is being exploited to cover for Donald Trump crimes. Okay. Okay, so somebody said I would not be surprised if LeBron James attended those parties and sleep around. Ooh, another commenter said LeBron has the same parties. Ooh, Sandra said LeBron James is going down too because he knew about Diddy and didn't say anything. Diddy had hidden cameras inside his home, so more light is going to be exposed of all the people who knew and involved, if any. Again, if he left any incriminating evidence in those videos, he should be caught. That's stupid. If you know that you are already being watched, people got lawsuits. Okay, so if they got those civil lawsuits, you know, even if the police say they're not looking into it, they watching. So why wouldn't you go and destroy everything? So just in case your home get raided or whatever the case is, they won't find anything. Y'all. This is crazy, man. Okay, let's see what else they got going on here. So somebody said names will start dropping like flies here in a week or so. Well, we will see, and we will find out all these names that are on the list if they do drop them. I know one thing, this entire thing is getting out of hand, and more people are coming out saying stuff, and it's just ridiculous. Now, one final thing that I'm gonna let you guys know about is what Suge Knight said. So Suge said, hold on, what did I do with the article? Hold on, I just had it, y'all. Hold on for a second. Man, I can't wait to get in that bed. Get lay down. It's y'all when you take a shower, right, and you put some shea butter on you and stuff, and do a body massage, and do your little stretching and stuff. You do all that before you take a shower, right? And then you just drink a little water and go lay down and put like a heating pad on your back. It be feeling so damn good. And the TV be on, you lay down in your soft bed, that shit be feeling good, man. I'm not gonna lie, I can't wait to do that. Okay, in the fruit at about 3:30, I'm gonna be in the bed, and that's on everything. Let's see, with my heating pad and everything. I don't know how people get into bed without taking a shower. I mean, I have a couple times, but I don't try to make it a habit. It just feels so much better if you take a shower, even if you have to take a real quick one and then get into bed. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how they get in bed like that. Let's see. Trying to see what Suge article is. I was just looking at it. Okay, so anyway, Suge Knight, he warns Diddy. He warns Diddy's life is in danger. He said they are going to get you if they can. Okay, so let's see what else he said. That's what Suge said. I knew Suge was going to speak out. Let's see. So they said Suge Knight claimed Diddy knows secrets that could cost him his life and urged the embattled man to hand himself into the authorities. What? What the hell is Suge Knight talking about? Okay, let's listen to this shit. Wait, let me see if I can play it. Oh my gosh, come on now. I'm not paying for this. Let me go back. That's just out. Let's see, where were we at? Okay, I gotta go back to that. Hold on, y'all. Let me do it right here. Suge Knight. Oh man. Let me try to get it again. Sorry, y'all. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can play it. I don't think they're gonna let me play it. Let's see. They're making you try to pay for it. Hold on. And I'm not gonna pay for that. Let's see. Let me see if I can read it. Hey, how you doing, hon? How you doing, Mr. West? Okay, so let's see here. Where was I at, y'all? Not this one. I picked the wrong one. Hold on. Y'all, I'm tripping. Hold on. So Suge Knight. Let me go back to the article. This is a trip. So hold on. Let's see. I'm not gonna be able to. You got to play this through Amazon. These people are crazy. Let's see. They're always trying to make you pay for every damn thing to get information. Anyway, Suge does believe that Diddy's life is in danger. All right. But the thing about now he making me think what people have been saying about this. Okay, I thought Suge Knight and Diddy was not friends. Now, in this little thing he's saying, it sounds like they are friends, right? Because why is he trying to warn Diddy if he think Diddy played a role into Pac's demise? Because it seemed like he wouldn't even care, right? He would probably be saying he hoped that they catch him and do whatever they got to do to him versus what he was saying in this little podcast thing. So now I'm wondering, now about what people have been saying all these years, that Suge Knight and Diddy both played a role in the demise of Tupac, allegedly. Now I'm wondering about that because I find it kind of odd that he's trying to, warn Diddy and basically trying to help him. Why is he wanting Diddy if he think Diddy could be responsible or played a role into the demise of Pac? He's claiming Diddy knows secrets that could get him unalived, and he urged Sean Combs to hand himself in. What? That's so damn weird. Oh, you just got off of work. I know that's right. I know that's right. Well, I hope you have a good weekend. This story is definitely getting more and more strange. Let's see what else. He said, I'll tell you what, Puffy. Your life is in danger because you know the secrets. Who is involved in that little secret room you guys are participating in? Okay, so you know they are going to get you if they can. Again, he said, I'll tell you what, Puffy. Your life is in danger because you know the secrets. Who's involved in that little secret room you guys are participating in? So you know they are going to get you if they can. So let's see here. So right then and there, he's telling us that they are doing some weird shit in this little secret room. And since Sean knows all the people who are involved in this, that's why he's saying his life is in danger. But the thing about it is, why do Suge care? If Suge thinks that or knows that Diddy played a role in Pac's unaliving, allegedly, why would he care? Why would he care to warn Diddy? He shouldn't be warning him, right? Let's see what these people are saying in the comment section. I'm gonna see if anybody's saying the same thing that I'm saying. Oh, he also said, I turned myself in. Sometimes you got to face the music. That's most of the time. Let's see what else he said. And then he offered prayers to the Combs family, especially to the sons. And then he said earlier this week, it is a bad day for hip hop, for the culture, after they raided P. Diddy's mansion. He also told Diddy to use a different nickname behind bars. Okay. I don't know what to say about that. Like I said, I don't know. Maybe he doing that, trying to be what's the name, sarcastic when he's saying, trying to warn him. I don't know. But the thing about it, I'm trying to figure out why would he be warning him anyway, considering that, a lot of people are saying that Combs allegedly Combs is played a role in Pac's demise, allegedly. And somebody just brought that up. He could possibly be charged with Tupac's murder. Let's see. They still talking about. Hold on. PJ said turn himself in. Wasn't Jeffrey Epstein in custody when he was unalived? The easiest way for someone to meet their demise is in a jail cell, where life can be had for a pack of camel shorts. His best bet is to start singing now and start naming names. It's the only way he can keep himself from hanging himself. It depends on if there's anything on those videos in phones, because I don't think he's that dumb. If you know somebody, if you know people are already accusing you of stuff, why would you keep anything on your phones or your videos? And then somebody tipped him off. The same person who tipped him off about the feds, I'm pretty sure that same person was telling him, you need to make sure everything is out the house, allegedly. Because we don't know. We're just, guessing. But anyway, let's see what they saying. Somebody said, if that's what Suge Knight said, I would believe him. To this day, I don't think things are as they appear regarding Tupac and Biggie. If the things we hear about Diddy are true, and they probably are, someday soon he will just disappear. I can't remember the rapper's name that was shot outside a liquor store a couple of years ago, but that was no random act. He was a target. Who knows what he did? But he pissed off someone or more to end up unalive. It all reminds me of how the mafia works. There was a reason why all those mafia bosses all drove Lincolns and Cadillacs, and it wasn't because they were comfortable. They all had trunks large enough to hold at least a couple of bodies. I am Italian, and I have heard things. I agree with you with that one. Okay, Tony said he won't see a courtroom. Okay, Regina said if he hasn't done anything wrong, why is he running and hiding? Stand, defend your honor, your name, and your innocence if you're innocent. Anyway, mm-mm-mm. Somebody said them two were in cahoots as far as Tupac and Biggie's unaliving until Suge went to jail. Mm. Again, I'm gonna say it again. I don't understand why he would be wanting Diddy if he believes that Diddy played a role in his friend's unaliving. Point blank. Why are you wanting this dude? I wouldn't even care. You know what I'm saying? I just wouldn't. But anyway, that was a lot of stuff that we covered tonight regarding Diddy. I'm still shocked about 50 Cent. I don't really believe his girlfriend, but I don't know, because I wasn't there. She did say and said it again, that 50 Cent RAPED and physically abused her, allegedly. Okay. So I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know what she's going to do in regards to that. But if I find out any more information regarding that, I will let you guys know. We just covered all of this news about Diddy, um, about him having cameras all throughout his place, his mansion. We don't know what's on those cameras. I hope he wasn't dumb, dumb enough to leave everything on the cameras if he was doing anything illegal. You know what I'm saying? Um, what else did I talk about? We talked about so much about Diddy, man. It's just a lot. Suge gave his little input, warning somebody. Um, what else? I can't remember everything we talked about because it was so much. We talked about the amended lawsuit. Um, when I come back with my next live, I'm gonna, if this video is still up here, it says that Diddy's alleged confession regarding Usher. We're gonna take a look at that. I know it's gonna be some bull crap, but this whole entire stuff has been a trip, and I just don't see it getting any better. Honestly, I see criminal charges in the future. I just really do. I mean, I don't know how it couldn't happen, you know. And then I'll elaborate more on Russell Simmons in my next live too, since he was caught off guard and he's accused, RAPIST. All right. So yeah, a lot of stuff tonight, a lot of stuff this week, period. Just to recap, this week, you know what happened this week. I'm not going to go back through it. Just know that, again, I handle some business. I'm going to handle some more business. And if everything goes well, which I'm pretty sure it is, I won't have to worry about certain things, soon, you know. And y'all won't have to worry about any more videos or anything like that, because once you start doing legal stuff and you actually file it and things like that, you cannot do certain things anymore. So y'all don't have to worry about no type of retaliation videos anymore or anything else. It's all over for me. It's not for him, but it's over for me. So y'all don't have to worry about all that stuff. And I'll keep y'all abreast, when something major happens or whatever the case is. I got a lot of stuff in store though, because like I was saying in my post, this is only step 3. I got a lot of steps to go through before I'm done, you know. But so that's just basically, a recap of what we talked about this week. And I did put a couple stories in there about Diddy. Um, gosh, it's a lot of news, y'all, a lot. And it's a lot of stuff I want to tell you about too. Just can't do all of this in an hour or two. And it's getting pretty late here. It's 2:35, so I'm about to get off of here because I can't be staying up to 3, 4, 5, and 6 o'clock in the morning on lives. I would love to, but I can't. So when I come back, I'm gonna tell you guys more about Diddy. Um, I'm gonna give you some more information about this being caught off guard with Russell Simmons, who was accused of RAPE. And then I'm going to tell you. Wait a minute, hold on. I never did tell you how Usher went off on a fan. I'm gonna go over that with you guys too in my next live and everything. Any other things that I missed, I would tell you guys about that as well. Okay. Other than that, I want to wish everybody who celebrates Easter a happy Easter. Enjoy the holiday. Don't forget the reason for the season. And people who don't celebrate it, you just don't. That's on you. But anyway, for everybody like myself who celebrates Easter, who acknowledge that, happy and blessed Easter to you guys. Okay, have a good weekend. And also have a good weekend to everybody who don't. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, I want to just say I'm going to go ahead and do a roll call, y'all. Again, excuse these bloopers. I was tired when I first got on here. And I'm glad I made it through this live. Y'all just don't know. But anyway, thank you to Carl is here. Thank you to Yo is Chris. You did a lot of input. I hope you subscribe to the channel as well. And thank you so much. Also, thank you to Nightbot doing his job. I had to put it back on my thing, y'all, because he was gone. Also, thank you to Tehran. Good morning to you. All right. And let's see who else here. Thank you to, I don't know if I'm going to say your name wrong, Chimosh. Thank you so much for coming by showing support. Young Rizzy, like always, thank you so much, hon. Y'all check out Young Rizzy as well. Mr. West, long time no see. Thank you so much for coming by showing support. Y'all make sure y'all go check out Mr. West as well. So thank y'all for tuning in, y'all, okay, in the bushes and stuff as well. Thank y'all too, and everybody who watches us in the replay, thank you too. I know as soon as I get off this damn live, I'm going to remember what I forgot to tell you guys. But again, if I get bored this weekend, if I get enough time, I may come back. If not, I'll see you guys on Monday. Have a beautiful weekend. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content tonight. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. I am so tired, y'all. I'm just so damn tired. Let me take this off the screen. Y'all know what I usually do. Oh, man. Oh, let me put this off of here, y'all. Excuse me. Oh, don't forget, if you want to show support to this channel, you can do that by doing the Cash App to $ShadeStube. And let me put this other thing on here. I'm going to put that up there. And again, have a blessed Easter, y'all. Have a good night. Happy and blessed Saturday. And I'll see you guys in my next video. And don't forget the thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. And leave a comment in the comment section if you want to say anything about anything in this live. Okay? Thank y'all. And have a good night. Oh man, I'm so tired. Let's turn the music back up, y'all.